Welcome once again to another interesting episode on Tales Untold by Princess. If you are yet to subscribe and turn on your notification bell to be the first to see our epic tales, do so now. Thank you. The Northern Caliphate of Nigeria had seen its fair share of rulers, but none quite like Emir of Zazzau. He was a man whose mere name sent shivers down the spines of even the most hardened warriors. To his subjects, he was not just a ruler, he was a living nightmare draped in gold-threaded robes. They said he was born under an eclipse, a sign of dark times to come. Some whispered that he once laughed while watching a man wrestle a crocodile in the royal palace, only to order the man thrown in the river when he lost. His sense of humor was twisted, and his sense of justice even more so. The Emir had a peculiar obsession with silence. He detested noise unless it came from his own booming voice or the sound of his cane striking an unfortunate back. In Zazzau, the town crier had to whisper the news, and market women were fined if their bargaining got too lively. A man once sneezed too loudly in the mosque and was sentenced to 3 days of contemplative silence, buried up to his neck in the Emir's courtyard, surrounded by pecking chickens. His soldiers, known as the Black Riders of Zazzau, were feared across the caliphate. Clad in dark robes, they enforced his decrees with terrifying efficiency. They moved like shadows, their faces hidden, their whips always ready. If a man so much as laughed at a joke the Emir did not find amusing, he would soon find himself in the palace dungeons, where humor went to die. One day, a wandering griot, unaware of the Emir's tyranny, arrived in Zazzau. His name was Malam Kara, a storyteller renowned for his sharp wit and silver tongue. That evening, in a dimly lit tavern, he recounted the tale of a foolish ruler who feared the sound of his own name, making the audience roar with laughter. The story reached the Emir by morning. Malam Kara was promptly dragged before the Emir's throne, his wrists bound with rough rope. The court was silent as the Emir leaned forward, his eyes burning with curiosity and menace. "You find humor in rulers, do you?" the Emir asked, his voice dripping with malice. Malam Kara, ever the cunning man, smiled. "Only the foolish ones, your majesty." The court gasped. The Black Riders gripped their whips, awaiting the command to silence the jester forever. But Emir Umar, against all expectations, burst into laughter, a deep, thunderous laughter that made his belly shake like a drum. "For years, I have silenced my people," the Emir mused, stroking his thick beard. "Yet here is a man who dares to laugh in my face. Perhaps it is time I learn to laugh too." The Emir turned to his vizier, Alhaji Boko, a thin, nervous man. "What do you think, Boko? Should we spare this fool?" Alhaji Boko hesitated, his voice shaking. "Your Majesty, it is not my place to say. But he does have a talent." The Emir chuckled. "Very well. Malam Kara, you will be my official storyteller." Malam Kara sighed in relief. "It would be an honor, Your Majesty." The Emir raised an eyebrow. "But be warned, griot, if I do not laugh, you may find yourself buried next to the chickens." From that day forth, Malam Kara became the Emir's official storyteller, a post more perilous than it sounded. Every night, he spun tales, carefully towing the line between wit and insult, humor and treachery. And so, the people of Zazzau found their tyrant softened, just a little, by the power of a well-timed joke. Still, no one dared to sneeze too loudly in the mosque. Thank you for watching The Tyrant of Zazzau. Did you enjoy the story? Drop your message in the comment section.